Hey there, fellow adventurers. I'm Lauren, and today I'm feeling a bit humorous and thought we could bone up on some anatomy. Let's take a look at something a little mysterious. It's a vertebral column, which is just a fancy way of saying the backbone. It comes from the very old city of Monte Albán in Oaxaca, Mexico, and it was made by someone from the Zapotec culture. Monte Albán was an important city that sat high up on the hills above a valley. The Zapotec were and are an indigenous people from southern Mexico. They called themselves the Benza. Around 500 BCE, so more than 2,000 years ago, they started to take control over a lot of people around the valley of Oaxaca, ruling from Monte Albán. The city was filled with huge buildings, large open spaces, and amazing tombs containing many precious goods. Now let's talk about this special spine. We can see 6 individual vertebrae and the pelvis at the bottom. The vertebrae stand tall and straight. What impeccable posture! It's anatomically correct, which means it looks just like our own skeleton. But don't worry, it's not a real backbone. It's made from clay. It's likely a vase or maybe a stand for something to be put on. You see, a long time ago when this was made, sometime between 200 BCE and 100 CE, some people used body parts and bones as symbols of great power. They believed that they had vital life forces in them, almost like magic. There's a lot of evidence suggesting that the Zapotec believed bones had special energy. They weren't just lifeless things. Imagine having a vase that looks like a spine. What do you think it could have been used for? Some people think this vase was used for special ceremonies. Maybe people even sipped a tiny bit of liquid from the curved bowl at the top. It would be like taking a sip of the powerful life force of another person. Cool, right? This story reminds us that different cultures have different ideas about death, bones, and bodies. For the Zapotec people of Monte Albán, bones were a way to remember their ancestors. They would ask their ancestors for help and honor them in images, or even wrap their bones in special bundles. The Zapotec back then also seemed to have lived with the dead in their homes, with tombs under the main floor of the house. Many different urns, found in fancier tombs, are also thought to be venerated ancestors. They tell us even more about the respect the Zapotec had for the dead. Bones from really important people could also give power. So bones were like a bridge between the living and the powerful past. So our spine vase isn't just a symbol of sadness and death. It could symbolize life and offer a strong connection to ancestors at Monte Albán. That's all for today's adventure, although I'm just merrily scratching the surface with my bone puns. Bye for now, and stay curious about the world around you.